Severe points of RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational hearing beings. You know what the fuck it is, man. Heat. So, like I told y'all, I be skipping days and shit because of my like depression and me alienated from my child. Like I be skipping days because all I have is myself, and I'm not all the way mentally okay. You know, like my mental health has been attacked and gets attacked daily, but I still make it to your next day. And I don't know. I'm still here by myself somehow, some way. But I miss you, Zion, so much, man. Daddy miss you, yo. Like, miss you, man. Miss you like crazy. You know, I apologize on my behalf for what your mom is doing and continuously. Like, what do they say? You can control yourself and control what you do, but you can't control what other people do, right? That's the part that's so messed up about who you have a kid with. Now, I know anybody I have a kid with in the future, the one lesson I wish the dad was around, because now I could teach this to my son, right? Don't ever have a baby with an emotionally unstable woman, you know? And the mother of my child is definitely emotionally unstable, you know? And this ain't alive to bash her, you know, in all those ways possible how she is, but I'm just saying, as a man, if you have a baby with an emotionally unstable woman, oh yeah, you're most likely gonna get alienated from your child. It's gonna be certain stuff that's definite, you know. And I didn't know that. You know. And I thought that I had a woman that was faithful, that was like committed and shit. But it's the total opposite. But it's like, yeah, that's one of the things that's like, I feel like for everybody to understand, like when you're a woman that's emotionally unstable, is way different what you're gonna deal with than from like a man that's emotionally unstable. Like there's difference, you know, because men, we're not governed by our feelings and emotions, you know. That's not like the root of like our decision making and stuff. But for women, it is, and those change over time. So as those change over, if she don't have that intact, she's gonna change, you know, like randomly. You know what I'm saying? And there's no extent to like how far that can go, or what that means for y'all child if y'all have a family. You know, like it gets into like a lot of stuff. And like I said, like I wasn't told all this. I wasn't showed all of this. Nobody said, hey, you know, I'm gonna talk to you about this, and this is what you need to know or be on. But now I know though. But it's like I'm definitely gonna let my son already know. But it's just, I mean, it's just in a way. Just in a way, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm like, damn, if I would have had like, the basics of just that, like I could have avoided all of this for the pain that it caused me myself. And it could have been an innocent child that didn't have to deal with this shit. But I mean, I guess it comes full circle, because if so, I wouldn't have stayed with her, and I would have had she wouldn't have had my first child, you know. Like for me to be the father of her child, that's a blessing. Like I'm a blessing her, you know, even if I'm not ever in her life and never talk to her ever again, you know. I know she learned and still learns a lot from me, but it's still in her ways and stuff. And this as cute, I don't even look at her like that no more. Like I'm not like attracted to her sexually or anything like that. But it's like I just learned so much though, y'all. I learned so much within my power, just being alone, not being validated. I learned so much what's important, what's about myself, how to keep going by yourself no matter what. Learned a lot, bro. Shout out to the 18 people that's in here that just came in. How you doing, Lila? Are you Latino? You Latino, right? I thought my son is half Puerto Rican, half Dominican.
Your son, your son is half Puerto Rican.
The mother of my child is from Orlando, from Florida. You know, a lot of Puerto Ricans in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And her dad is from San Jose. And her mom.
His dad is not important.
Yeah. He was born out there. but her mom.
Why you mention his dad?
but his mom is from Dominican Republic. I mean, her mom, the mother of my child's mom is from Dominican Republic.
Okay.
But man, I'm fighting for my son right now. I've been alienated from my child since 2020.
Oh, really?
She was like drinking, partying, and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, crazy,
hey,
man.
Morning. Man, I have some soap. Thank you, sir. You're already here. Wow.
Yes, right now.
What's your name?
My name is Forrest.
Okay,
but
nice
they call
to
me.
meet you.
They call
I'm
me
Pablo.
Pablo. Nice to meet you, Pablo.
Yeah, we're here because we're in the Virginia Military Institute, scouting baseball.
Okay.
Game,
Scouting. Okay.
Game scouting.
Okay.
And my son play over there.
Oh,
well,
okay.
my younger son.
That's good.
I have older son. I'm 61.
You 61?
I'm 61. I have
you look good for 61, man. You look young.
I have 37, 35, 29. One died between the olders. I'm remarried twice. And my last remarried, damn it.
Same kind of thing, crazy stuff.
I got that one.
Yeah. What part of Puerto Rico are you from?
It's in the middle of Puerto Rico. I'm here. But I born here in Guaynabo, close to San Juan.
Oh, the San Juan, yeah.
Close, Guaynabo. And then I come in when I was adult.
Yeah.
I'm married and remarried here in Calle.
Yeah.
It's a
mountain
and river.
I think her dad might be from San Jose. I think he might be from San Jose, but
No, it's not San Jose, Puerto Rico.
Oh, no? Then
No.
maybe it's
Wait, Dominican Republic.
No, he's Puerto Rican. Her dad is Puerto Rican, but he was strung out on cocaine, man.
May I ask you a
It's
question?
crazy. Yeah.
You like
Huh?
your wife or her ex-husband?
Right. I leave her alone, man.
I'm just kidding you. Have a great day, okay?
Are you also make sure you get a lot of sun? You know, Latino. Reason why I asked you because Latino black people, your veins green.
Yeah.
I studied genetica, man.
If you pray for my son.
I'll pray for him, man.
The game is gonna be in ESPNU.
ESPNU? What's his name?
17, Caleb.
Caleb?
CJ Fuentes.
CJ Fuentes and Caleb. I'm gonna check him out, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your day also.
Take care.
Oh, I was talking to a Puerto Rican guy, y'all. Shout out to everybody that just came in. I was talking to this one Puerto Rican guy just now, just briefly. I hope everybody feeling good and all of that. Like I told y'all, like as far as like, I get like, I actually be talking to people like in person about like people gravitate towards me in general. You know? In general, I be conversing with everybody. You feel me? But yeah, it's a crazy feeling when it's like all you got is yourself, though. You know? I know that's a very common black people thing, but I'm gonna be honest. Like I know black people that got more help and more support systems and stuff like that. Like I don't really got that shit at all, but I stay strong regardless, cause y'all know. And shit ain't about nothing. At this point, I know it's a curse to be black. It's a curse, but it's not a curse because it's only a curse because everything in the system has been designed against me. That's what makes it a curse. You know what I'm saying? So right now, while this system is set up, me as a black man, it's like it's a curse to live in this shit because all the things that can happen to me, it's like I'm fighting a war every day. Like I'm fighting a war every day, y'all. But it's like as this shit crashes and shit, like my true divinity is gonna be shown. And every black man is going to be able to really be a black man, you know, and do what we're supposed to be doing without anybody interfering. Even the versions of us that want something from this system and can't see or understand what I'm talking about, there's going to be no interruptions, you know. And I'm really looking forward to that because, like I tell y'all all the time, I know what this shit did to me. You know what I mean? Like I know it inside and out, and I can explain it from any angle. The genocide, which I'm living in, like I can explain it from all the angles, and you know, I just know that it's people that want me dead, it's people that did me wrong, it's people that hate my light, like everybody. It's weird. I'm not gonna say everybody hates me because like y'all see just about that dude. Like any regular person I talk to is like that Puerto Rican, like they be vibing with me all the time. Random people, strangers come up to me, kids come up to me, animals come up to me, like, you know, like it'd be so much. It'd be like I'd be wanting my personal space, but it's like my energy is so strong. I'd be like manifesting people to talk to me and speak to me. People will start conversations with me and be like, you do music? You look like you do music or something like that. You know, and I'd be like, you know, it's crazy. I actually do music and shit. You know, like people be chopping it up with me, but it's not foreign to me to realize the resistance that's against my life, y'all. From the family I was born into, you know, the family I created, the mother of my child. Like, this shit isn't all a coincidence. How much people are against me and how much help I don't have. And majority of any help that I would get at any time is from a person that don't even know me. You get what I'm saying? That I randomly spoke to you in any shape, way, or form. Even if not literally financial, like money-wise. Like literally, like it's just so much. I know that there's a calling on my life. It has to be. And then I happen to be black too. I happen to be neuromelanated. But I'm not like the average neuromelanated male out here, regardless of their money bracket. You know, even if they have more knowledge than me about even some of the stuff that I speak about, I'm different in a lot of ways. And I'm not doing that purposely. Like, it's just me. You know, way different than like the average neuromelanated being. And it's like, I just know that all of this shit, it's a reason even past even what I can even fathom about it, for like the greatness that comes with me, you know, and what I'm associated with, even besides the greatness of just my species alone. Like, a lot of us come from separate parts in the cosmos, and I know I come from a separate part in the cosmos, because it's like I'm the only one in my family that I was born into here that's like this. Nobody supports me. You know what I'm saying? The only person that somewhat seems like they understand at times what I'm talking about is my mom. You know? It's my mom. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But I feel like my mom would see it a lot more. But I feel like my mom is traumatized by everything that's happening with her sons. You know? Like, a lot of y'all black women don't get it. The reason why y'all feeling how y'all feeling, it's not even just y'all immediate families, like literally like y'all own sons and daughters and shit that's being played with, you know, but it's literally our whole species. So every black woman, and for every disconnect of the family and how it is, that hurts every black woman, you know, whether she realizes it or not. She can into everything and just be mad, living her life, angry as hell, but she don't even realize that every black male that's out here that's struggling or that's homeless and that's oppressed, like, that's affecting her, because he can only come from her, and they have a connection, even if it's not literally her own son that she birthed, you know? Seriously, y'all. It's like y'all black women don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. I'm not trying to scream at y'all or nothing, but y'all don't get it, you know? Y'all don't get it. And it's like sometimes I feel like I gotta suffer like shit for y'all to be able to even get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn. But like I said, y'all, I'm just happy all this shit is almost over, because like this shit did a lot of damage, y'all. Nah, like this shit did a lot of damage, you know, and this shit. I know, what do they say? I know it's worth it, because I know what's coming in the end, but I definitely ain't deserved this shit though. And if you know how they say, people like, they ask people like, would you do it again and shit? Not this one. All right, thank you for waiting for me if I was to get on this one. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of y'all day also. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They was honking, they said they was waiting for me if needed me. But they like Somalian and Ethiopian. They cool as shit though. But yeah, y'all, like I'm telling y'all, like, nah, like this shit is serious, y'all. This shit is serious. So it's like, here I am, I'm not protected at all. Then I got my own brothers that's gonna like laugh at me for just money purposes, and my only growth or value, them only see it from that standpoint, or even them seeing themselves from just that standpoint, from just money. You know, it's crazy, y'all. Yeah, my son, this is crazy. I'm about to get butt ass naked in this bathroom, and I'm about to wash up and shit. Be real with y'all. All jokes aside, I got nothing to hide. This is what I gotta do, because there's no shelter for me. There's no shelter for me. There's nowhere, even a place that they have in this area for like people to shower and shit. My little brother shot at this bitch and shit, so it's like they banned my whole family. But what's crazy about it is I wasn't even going to that bitch for like 5 years though. How are you gonna ban the whole family because of what one person did in the family to somebody? That just shows you how racist these motherfuckers is. That's one individual person, but that happens to be my younger brother. Same mom and dad. He shot at this bitch, and he got malicious wounded or whatever. But it's like y'all, the place that they help out homeless people and stuff. Y'all gonna ban the mom, the whole family, literally? Like, y'all fucked up. But that's why I've been stopped going there for years, y'all. Like, you know, I've been stopped going there for years. Like, and it's so crazy. I was even trying to stop my mail from going there. Like, even when I had multiple properties, different properties and shit, somehow my mail kept going to that motherfucking place. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even be shocked right now, even though they banned my whole family. I guarantee you my mail's still going there. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, you know? And it almost makes me feel like, damn, that should be a lawsuit. Because how the fuck is my mail still going to y'all? And I haven't been associated with y'all. I haven't even walked in that building in 5 years. In 5 years, you know? So it should be illegal even with me having other properties that my mail would still keep going there, like as if like I have a connection with them. Or even now, if they banned my whole family because they were my younger brother, that my mail would still keep going there, you know? It's like they try to stay connected with you without staying connected with you, if that makes any sense. But the craziest thing about all this shit though that I'm telling y'all is like, I know for like a regular like person that's not struggling, even if you don't know the place I'm talking about or anything, this shit just sounds like it's just crazy, you know? That's why a lot of this stuff is able to be like hidden and not shown for what it really is and shit like that, because you got to think about it. Like the average person that's going to work, that's even struggling, living paycheck to paycheck and stuff, they don't understand this, what I'm saying about this level of like, you know, oppression towards like a homeless person or little small dumbass shit that they do like this. They don't understand that shit. It's like I'm talking to a brick wall, you know? Even me talking to y'all, but I'm just talking with y'all to let it out, because one thing's for certain, I'm gonna tell y'all the main reason why I get on here, it is to talk to y'all and stuff, but the main reason for me to get on here is to just let out my feelings, how I feel, whatever I want to talk about, because I don't have nobody, and I am suffering from mental health issues because of all the betrayals, all the shit that was done to me, and it's my only way of letting out how I feel. I don't want to talk to your therapist. I don't want to. I'm gonna just get triggered. I'm gonna get angry as shit, because I know that if I say certain stuff to that therapist, they're aware of the psychological slavery in which we're living in. You know, I can say certain stuff that I know an average licensed therapist is aware of, and how it operates, how the brain works, you know? So it's like, I'm not playing a fucking game. I'll get mad, y'all. And it's like, yeah, I'm in hell. I know I am. Sad to say. I'm in hell, y'all. You know? But I'm one of the most patient people, because I know how ruthless I'm gonna be when the time comes. That's why I'm so patient. Like I'm not gonna hear no hold on, wait. I'm not hearing no stories. I'm not hearing no apologies. I swear to God, I'm gonna do you in with the tears. Like I don't care about no tears. I don't care about none of that. I'm gonna be a demon for real, you know, when that time comes, and for righteousness and how I need to go about stuff for the people and the levels of trying to protect toxicity in which they play, you know. I'm not even talking about just anyone that attacked me personally, even. Like I'm talking about like this is in general, this is broad, you know, this is for children in general, you know, not just my child. You know, like I'm not playing about this shit, y'all. And then you got these slave catchers riding around, right? You got these fucking slave catchers riding around. If this nigga right here, I'm gonna put his ass on camera. You got these motherfuckers riding around. Oh no, he not a slave catcher. He a regular. He a regular junk. But it's still part of the organization though. So yeah, like y'all know I value y'all and shit, but there's no cut cards with me, and I know what I'm living in. You know, I know what this shit is. It's sad though that this shit is like this though. It's very, very sad. You know, it's sad because it's like not the average people is as strong as me. Like the most damage has been done to me and my younger brother. You know, we had the most damage out of like our whole family. What's been done to us. But a lot of shit with I mean both our shit is bad, but I'm just saying a lot of shit with me though A lot of shit with me though, y'all. This shit wasn't like of my control or anything like that. I feel like I just been being attacked and everything. But I just been tallying up who's involved with it and everything. Remembering each soul, marking down each spirit. Remembering each soul, marking down each spirit. You know? One thing about my memory is like sharp. And so it's like how people's memory get like, this is one thing about Aquarius is like, I swear all Aquarius is like this. I'm not saying that no other person can be like this, but I definitely know Aquarius can be like this. So like when we have our mind on something or we're aware of something, like our memory on something, like how other people, it fades over time or whatever, as man-made knows it, Gregorian calendar wise and all of that shit. Aquarius is, our energy, like we remember more over time. So it's like, if we already had the facts about a situation, whether we expressed it or not, like over time, a lot of the biggest mistakes that people make with Aquarius is, because we're not like regular people. A lot of the biggest mistakes people make with us is this: they think that like over time, like we're gonna forget what was done, or feel less mad. You know what I'm saying? And then in a way, they think that they can slip back over in our life, or get over on whatever it is that they know they was doing with us wrong or whatever. They be thinking that, and that's like one of the most hardest pills to swallow for us, that we don't be realizing, like, nah. But that's actually a total opposite. Like, as time goes by, it's like we remember more. We remember even clearer. Like from the first time we start thinking about it, it might not be as clear, but it's clear enough. But as time goes by and we thought about it more from all the angles and really zoned in on it, we remember clear. We remember even clear from when we first started thinking about it. So it's like, basically what I'm saying is, everything now in my decision making for any and everyone that I cut off for what they was in my life and what they played in my life and stuff like that, all of those people, like I remember like details, like down to your T, and I always remember it, and it'll get sharper and sharper over time for my remembrance of, like, to keep them kicked out of my life, to stay committed with it. That's what I'm saying. You got to stay committed no matter what, of kicking people out your life. You know, like, people can't hurt me no more. You can't hurt me more than taking my child away from me. So to be honest with y'all, this might sound crazy, but anybody that's ever experienced child's alienation, or even knows the level of like how easy it is to just crash out and kill everybody and not give a fuck about nobody, right? Off of the anger of it, off like, for real. I could have just crashed out and just been like, fuck it, my son ain't gonna have a mom, I'm about to end her shit. And I don't give a fuck if they lock me up after, if I do life in jail, just as long as I kill her for what she did, right? I could have went like that, right? I could have went like that. I could have. I still could, right? But I don't feel like that at all, because I got over just the whole initial situation. And like I told y'all, I know that these people are forever shunned out of my life, you know? But what I'm about to say to y'all, it might sound fucked up, but I've been separated from my son for so long, so many years. It's my first child also, y'all. I didn't have like a child before. It was my first child. I didn't have a history of getting women pregnant or anything like that, and then them getting abortions. Like, I don't be on whole shit like that, like how she was and everything, getting these multiple abortions and having miscarriages and shit, because trying to bring about babies the wrong way, having all this reckless sex, you know, with no true discipline, intention with it and shit, just for the feeling and shit like that, lusting, all of that shit, right? Like, I literally, of course, like, I still have my times, like, randomly, where, like, I'll bust out crying and stuff like that. But the initial pain that I felt, man, for all of this, I'm about to wash up after, because I gotta smoke me thinking about this. I gotta smoke. Me thinking about this, y'all, like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I don't really understand what everything I was just saying before I said this, but I don't really care about my son no more. I mean, I love my son and everything, but he's been used in such a devilish way. Nothing to do with him, right? Nothing to do with him. But by his mom and people around and stuff, he's been used and attacked in so much vicious ways to bring me down and make me harm myself, make me be in a mental state of agony and shit, right? To a point where it's like, I had to shut off my connection with him how I really felt, or else I was really gonna go after his mom. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm too passionate in how I feel. It's very, very like, I'm really a good person. You know what I mean? I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. That's how I know all of this was an attack on me. But how are you doing today, sir? How are you doing today? I like your cup. Thank you. Yeah, so when I tell y'all, I had to. I had no choice. Like I had to. And a lot of people might not understand that. They might be like, damn, what do you mean you don't give a fuck about your son? Da da da. Like, are you serious? I've been separated from my son for years. Like, no pictures. Not even no pictures. Like, this woman was so conniving. She purposely didn't even send my mom pictures when she already agreed to it. But that's not even something that agreed to. You know, like a grandma wants to see her grandson. You know what I mean? She cut my whole family off, ran with my son, continued having her fast life, going through men. Dick to dick, you know what I'm saying? All these orgies and sex escapades and shit, right? But I'm saying this to say, she literally, she did all of this, she caused all of this destruction, and it's something that she has to live with for the rest of her life, you know? But literally, like, I literally had to cut off my heart towards my son to not go after her, you know what I'm saying? And that's really the real reason how I've been able to get by this far, you know? And you can't even imagine that level of pain to act like you don't care about your own son because you're separated from him and he's being used against you just so you don't crash out. Y'all don't know that type of pain for real. Y'all don't know that type of pain for real. But that's the type of pain that like I live every day, you know? But it became easier that I let my son go, you know? And me to say this isn't even saying that I'm not fighting for my son no more. That's all dead as shit. I'm fighting for my son till the cows come home. And I am continuously going to court. Like if she was to call me right now and be like, I don't want to go to court or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I know our oppressors are our oppressors and this shit is shut down and shit. But while the rest of this shit is still here, I don't trust her. That wouldn't even be a conversation. I wouldn't even converse with her about that. Like that would be something that she just would get hung up on. Like you crazy as shit to think that after everything that you did to me, that I would believe you with anything and not continuously use the courts to make sure for a fact I'm able to see my son, just in case you want to pull some bullshit, you know, and be more spiteful off of your own wrong choices. Like, you're not playing none of those games no more. Like, I'm not even attracted to you no more, so I don't even see you like as like a partner, a soulmate, a girlfriend. You're not even a friend. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, not even a friend. You literally just a mother of my child. So it's like, and I say that respectfully, not trying to call you a baby mom, but you don't have no connection to me. So that's big. So I just wanted to get on here and just say that briefly. You know, peace to all my guys and goddesses, non-high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is, man. But that's a whole different type of level of pain, though, y'all. When it's like you gotta. When you literally gotta cut off your love for your son, not crash out, because my love is so strong. My love is so strong, and I'm so passionate, and I care so much about a lot of stuff. But so if I care, y'all see how I care about stuff that's not even in relation to me or not my family and stuff. Imagine how I would feel about what I created, y'all. You know? And the craziest thing about it is, like, I know that this girl, like, is either on here right now, like you on here right now just watching me, or you just watch my videos from the spot that you at with a person you don't care about or love, and you just watch me, you know, just like how you was doing when you was laughing at my pain and literally having sex with people and all of that while I was crying nights in pain, didn't know what was going on. know what I'm saying? Like, you was laughing, like my pain was like joy for you. You was celebrating at my pain. Ain't no celebration now, you know? Life is crazy, y'all. But that's the most disgusting thing to me. It's like how a person would do somebody wrong and then they'll just watch them. They'll watch them on some like weird shit. You know, you gotta feel stupid as shit to be watching somebody every day that you know you did wrong that you'll never have a chance with. And now the only thing you can do is just watch them on the internet. And maybe even get off. Probably maybe even get off of my videos even. This shit is gross. That shit is just disgusting. That shit is so disgusting. I don't even want to be on here no more. I'm gonna get at y'all. Shit is disgusting.